Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Vendoles and welcome back to Material Energy Hypercubed. In the last episode, we were working down below trying to get some auto spawners up and running, and we made one for concussive creepers, and then off camera I went ahead and made one for the wither cats. So that is what we have currently, and that's probably what we're going to keep for the time being at least. Because this was enough, and basically what those are going to allow us to do is farm up cookies. If we want to go that path, it is a halfway decent way to do that, but we've done a lot of work around the base here lately, so it's about time that we started working on clearing another dungeon, and I've decided I'm going to regret this. Alright, so let's unpower Miner's Delight. And we're going to the Nether Sphere today, and we're going to the Nether Sphere Hypercube. So we're going to progress if we can. That is going to be so nasty. But before we go, let's get some levels. And what we're going to do is we're going to enchant some gear with basic enchants. And then we're going to repair our stuff. And then hopefully what we'll find is, I think I want the blast protection. So let's grab, really doesn't matter too much, let's grab a bunch of levels. And we're going to want the blast protection, so Vulcanite helmet with blast protection, unbreaking, and decent durability. Unbreaking, blast protection, chest plate, protection, unbreaking leggings, doesn't matter the order, and projectile protection, feather falling on the boots, which I need 6 more levels. So between episodes I have been working on a couple of different things. Mainly I've been working on trying to get, oh, there goes our anvil. So I've mainly been working on trying to get some of processing of ores taken care of, and it's going decently well. We're getting a lot of stuff, and you know what, that can stay in there, that's fine, doesn't matter, it's just going to turn into silicon eventually, so I don't really care. And then making a bunch of iron and all that kind of stuff, so what we can do is, honestly, make 3 blocks, 1, 2, 3, and then just go ahead and make an anvil. Cool. So I don't know why it throws those out when I do that, but it does. Let's pick them all up. Is there any more? I did want to check real quick, just make sure there's none down here. Okay. Cool. So I want the anvil. I couldn't see it in the inventory. And let's go ahead and grab some more vulcanite. And what we're going to do is just basically repair the things we need to. Get everything nice and durable. So that's 11. This is 12. That's 14. Ugh. It's getting expensive. So we're going to need, let's store all our levels. Let's get 20. And we'll get another 10 levels. There's 14. And another 10 levels. Should be all we need for this, so cool. Decently durable. Should last a lot longer. And we're going to store all of our experience. So I have a strength potion, I have a power, what is it, 4 bow, unbreaking, and I'm pretty sure that is a really bad spawner. So first of all, let's hit F7. We're going to pop in here and get some attention of all these guys. I'm like 95% sure there is a powered spawner in that obsidian. And Or not a powered spawner, just a normal spawner. So as long as we don't get too close, shouldn't matter all that much. It's just kind of terrifying. We also have gas. Alright, so with pretty much all the mobs taken care of, let's rush in and see what we can do. Okay, this is a blaze spawner. It is a very rapid blaze spawner. Jesus. Alright, not what I expected. There are withers, but I believe they're down below. That's a lot of blazes. And they're still trying to shoot me. They are weak, but it really doesn't matter if I don't have, like, fire protection. So let's grab some fire protection. There's also a lot of gas in the area. So that's a bummer. Let's go ahead and eat first. And then this guy. So now these guys do not bother me one bit. And we're just gonna shut down the spawner. And now we have a blaze spawner, if we so choose to use it. Alright, this is literally destroying my sounds, but I don't really care because it doesn't actually matter all that much. I hear a gas, but I don't see a gas. We also have a bunch of stuff in there. Alright, so far, not terrible, but not that great either. Let's just try to finish up these guys. There is a gas somewhere, and I don't know where. So, let's back out and try to collect our thoughts a little bit. We already got 20 levels. Wow. Our armor is fine, because we took a fire resist potion. And stored all of our experience. We have the red Lapis Castilis, which is kind of nice. I do want to see if that shows up on... Let's see, it was lost in space. We have the red ones. Alright, cool. So that is one less that we have to worry about. We also have a legendary reward bag. Alright, let's turn... I'm going to probably regret this later. Let's turn hostile creatures down a little bit. So let's open this reward bag, and we got a bunch of reward bags. Do we have an autonomous activator? No. Okay. Let's go ahead and make some room. Now we might have actually completed a quest as well. Let's see. Bake to win. Killing blazes was a thing. We needed to kill 6 more. So let's just do this for a while. And we're getting a lot of stuff. Most of it's probably not that good. Looks like we're getting a lot of torches and magnesium blocks. That is nice. And let's just do something like this. Alright. Cake. Not really seeing anything super interesting. I am going somewhat slow enough to look at this stuff and drop it all over the floor. So most of the stuff can just be thrown in here. There was something I wanted to look at, and it was right here. What are those? Charcoal. Okay. So that was almost half of them. And ooh, that was a book, Soulbound. Okay, we can do a couple more. And now we should probably get rid of some stuff. We got some clay. Alright. So, assuming we don't get anything strange, we should be fine to open the rest of these guys. Alright, for the most part, that was fine. We got a bunch of stuff, including some garden soil I don't really care about. Alright. With that taken care of, let's continue pushing through. I do want to make sure that this area is well lit. And more than anything, just so that we have... Where are these gas? I hear the gas, I do not see the gas. And that is slightly worrying. Okay, stop it. Alright, so we're just gonna light everything up. And... Are the gas invisible? Yes, the gas seems to be invisible. I'm so confused. No, the gas are underneath. That's where they are. Also, this particular bedrock really makes it hard to tell where things are. Alright, so let's just light up as much as we can. There's a hole there. The bedrock makes it... Oh my god, it's still way too loud. I apologize for that. Wrong thing. Music and sound. Let's just turn them down. Way down. There's so many things that have spawned that it's just way too loud. Plus gas are really loud anyways, but... there is... darkness over here. Let's kill these guys. Yeah, this netherrack makes it really hard. Okay. I've had enough of this. I can't hear anything else anyway, so we're turning that way down. This netherrack makes it really hard to see where anything else, like any of the spawning points are, which I'm sure was intentional. At least on the usage. Maybe not the creation, but at the very least the usage was intended to make it difficult on us. So there is some darkness over here. We also need to eat. There's a little room, it looks like. And we're pretty much out of torches already, which is not necessarily good, but not necessarily bad either. Alright, so we have a legendary war bag in here. Let's go ahead and open that. Take that with us. I hear some weird noises. Alright, so we have another legendary wood bag. I'm also gonna go ahead and pick some of this stuff up. Let's just grab this guy, and we'll go from there. Now, we could check out what's on top of here. If it's anything like the other Nether Sphere, there was nothing on top. It was just solid. But it doesn't hurt to look. And I have a feeling that the gas and everything bad is down below. In fact, I'm like 95% sure. Okay, so nothing up there. Let's go ahead and light it up a couple times. Cool. I mean, it's not like we didn't just get a ton of torches. So let's back off again for just a moment. One, to kind of get more torches and drop everything off. Plenty of torches. I also made 300 between episodes, so there's that as well. Let's see, we can get all this stuff thrown in here. And cool. Let's go ahead and throw that stuff on the ground. Alright, so we have a legendary word bag. What are we gonna get this time? Fluffy unicorn sword. Alright, reinforced to 7 attack damage. Alamite? It's just a full Alamite sword. Okay. I mean, it's a cutlass, which is kind of cool, but I like my Atlar's sword a little bit better. So now the fun part. Let's store our levels. If we die, we're gonna kind of cheese it and get our stuff back a different way. So I'm not really worried about the stuff, but levels are something I would like to at least keep. Let's take a look up here. Also, this is limerite. That needs to be lit up. Nothing on that side. Limerite is a nether ore. Yeah, the gas are down below. And they're like everywhere. Alright, so Jesus. Alright, so that's why there's so many gas. Now there was another hole over here. What's this lead to? Badness? Probably badness, but that is another way down. Technically. I don't know that we'll use it, but it is a way down. We might also be able to... I'm just looking. Just kind of digging around. I know there's a lot of secrets. Pretty much everywhere. So let's see if we can't take care of at least some of these. Alright, so there was at least a couple. We also got withered. We got one broken spawner, so if we ever want that, we can use it. And yeah, there are withers down there as well. I believe there's a wither spawner. Jesus. I'm just trying to break the spawners. Alright, well, time to move. Time to get out of there. And eat. So, we got a couple of the spawners. My god. This is insane. Is killing gas a thing? No. Alright, well. What are we gonna do? Tartarite is strong enough to kill a wither in one hit. We're going to make some Tartarite weapons. We need to find the adamantine, rather, in order to do that. But, you know, killing withers in one hit would be really nice. Jesus Christ, there's still like, oh my god, there's still like so many spawners down there. It's ridiculous. We can do this though. So we can just dig down behind it and not really worry about it. So, let's do that. And we can poke our heads out here in a moment. So as you can see, there is a bunch of, let's get blocks on the bar. There is a bunch of the obsidian. That I know for a fact because I played this map before. There is, oh, what are they called? Wither spawners in there. And yes, it is as bad as it sounds. So I have no idea where we're at in terms of, well, where we're at. Oh, hey, cool. Here is the bottom floor. So there's the adamantite. Adamantine. Ow. We just took a full creeper blast. Luckily, this area is not that bad down here. The worst is right above us, so we can honestly just clear this area out and not really worry about it. So that's what we're gonna do. Now, you might not see where everything is, but yeah, there's so many, like, there's a lot of adamantine down here. And there is limerite ore, so that is where we can get some more ore of that. I don't think that's super useful to us. It's a creepy looking block though, that's for sure. Let's just jump down here and kill these guys. Light things up halfway decently. And ow. What hit me? I have no idea. Alright, well, let's see, there is pretty much all the stuff taken care of. Alright, let's get out of here. I don't really care about the limerite. And let's just kind of continue working our way around. I can barely hear anything. And that area is going to be something I kind of want to avoid. So we're going to. There's no reason to go over there. That's just going to invite things to see me and attack me down here. And I don't want that. So, we're just going to come around this side and, ow, get set on fire. And it really doesn't matter to light this up like perfectly. Halfway decent is good enough. And we have our wool. So we'll have to come back down here in a little bit. With the, let's see, dense shadow iron. Cool. We'll have to come back down here in a little bit with the fluid vac to get some of this adamantine. But there is all the wool that I just threw onto the ground. So there is the ocean wool. I think we can get out of here easily enough, so I'm not too concerned about that. As long as we don't get knocked into the adamantine, and as long as we can figure out our way out of here, which I believe is up a little bit, but not by much, like not very much. Right here it is. So let's mark this with some cobblestone. Cool. And that is that is pretty much this area. Now there's still plenty left to do. There's still an entire floor to deal with, but I don't want to. And honestly, these gas can't make me. You guys can't make me. Not yet, anyways. We'll come back to it. But right now, it is just such a mess with how many gas have spawned. We need to just get away. Now, I will say, the number of spawners, expect stuff like that from now on, because we do have access to the matter cannon. And what the matter cannon will allow us to do is, well, basically, it will allow us to destroy spawners like that very easily. So the map maker kind of went crazy with spawners. And yeah, it's gonna get worse. It is going to get worse, but we have the ocean mole. So let's go ahead and put that on here, and we're gonna go ahead and put these guys in there. Perfect. So back to the observatory. The fluid vac and a drum, I will deal with that later. We'll deal with that another time. But right now, I want to preview the next thing. So we have a legendary reward bag, liquid XP. Wow, that's actually really nice. So we're gonna put that up there. That is full, by the way. In case you guys didn't notice, it is completely and utterly full. We're gonna throw all this stuff in here because we don't really need any of it. And then we're gonna take the Keebly's idea machine, I believe is what it's called. Yeah, let's bring it down here and quiet. Let's see what this one is. I think I know what this one is. Yep. Remember how I said it's gonna get worse? Yeah, it's gonna get worse. All right, let's look at this. So we'll put that back. Now this one is really good. It's going to allow us to expand our applied logistics system a lot. However, we need to turn music back on and hostile creatures because we need to listen. So this is the idea machine. There's spawners in both walls, in rooms, and it's gonna get bad. So let's see. I don't see any yet. I know this is the one because I've played this map before. I've said that a couple of times. Alright, so I'm not seeing them yet. That's worrying. I don't want to die. So you hear a lot of spiders. The spiders is not what I'm worried about. I actually don't see any yet. But there's a spawner for them. And it's going. So let's be greedy. There's a lot of spiders. I believe all the spiders are down below. But this area has dire wolves. And they will be nasty. But surprisingly, they haven't really spawned yet. I hope they're not broken. That'd be disappointing, to be honest. It'd make this area a lot easier. But yeah, so that is the next area. We've lit that up a little bit. Let's open this epic reward bag. Wow, that is actually really nice. We just got a bunch of blocks of a bunch of different things. Deep iron, promethium, midasium, brass, and electrum. Not bad. So this is still making things. Not doing too bad. And that's still grinding things up, so let's go ahead and we have some shiny. That is nice. I don't know how much shiny we've had so far. But I think we're gonna go ahead and end the episode off here. Next time, we definitely need to go get some adamantine and make some tartarite. But I really want to see. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to block this stuff up. And we're going to do this to each side. And we're going to make this easier for next time. I don't know that this is what we're going to do, but it is definitely a possibility. So we just do one of these, and I just want to see, are they spawning? It doesn't look like they are. Like, I'm intentionally getting in range of that spawner. And it doesn't look like it's spawning at all. So they might be broken. That's a bummer if it's true, but we'll figure it out. We'll see soon enough. So this will be the next area we take on. I don't know if we're going to do it next episode or if we're going to do some other stuff. I haven't decided yet. We'll figure it out. But that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I do not want to go back to the Nether Sphere anytime soon because, yeah, it's going to be nasty. The only thing I want to go back for is the adamantine, so that we can make Tardite and make even better swords. So that's the plan. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!